Well, first, I would like to honor Brooke. This game means more. Obviously, we're really excited. It was an amazing game on both performances, both teams, both programs. But just knowing Brooke, playing against her as a student athlete, knowing what type of person that she is, I just said a lot of prayers for her today. She was in my prayers today just because I know she's fought through a lot. She's going through a lot. And so this is the type of moments in games for me I just love to be a part of because it is more than basketball. Some more colleagues, Nikki McCrae, Tasha Butts, the people that we've lost because of breast cancer. So all of these games just really means more. And so just wanted to honor them and just bring them up because especially with me playing against them my same age, it really matters. And it also is something of just having the awareness of. So really grateful to be in this and praying for her. So for the team, I'm really proud of this performance. I'm really proud of the way that we responded from a really tough loss on Thursday. This is a group that has had a lot of ups and downs. This is a group that's still finding their way. And I love the identity that we had today. It didn't start well. We had a lot of adversity within the game, but to see them come together and shine in some amazing moments is something that I live for, and I'm really grateful to be a part of. I'm blessed to be their coach, and I'm just really proud of our performance. I'll start with Anna. She's somebody that is so humble. She's somebody that I've loved, that what she's brought to our program, and I feel like this was her night. You know, she really shined in this moment. She was somebody that we've wanted to really get going, and I feel like she stepped up with a lot of confidence today, and I'm really proud of what she brought today, and she made some big shots. And then it was so many great performances and great plays, but also Maddy having a double-double, but again, playing 47 minutes and being just crucial defensively, stepped up to make a huge free throw, and just her presence is just so strong and powerful. And again, we have some great leaders. They really stepped up and helped us today, and we got a great win on the road against a great program.
We'll start in the room if anyone has questions for Coach or the players. I have a question for Coach. Were there any special strategies you guys instilled as you guys were going into overtime or double overtime? Or maybe something you guys had in practice that you guys were just doing off the fly or just trying out? Or
Yeah, no, we felt like there was some foul trouble, so I was trying to attack some of their players that had foul trouble. So that was something that we were looking towards, just putting the ball in a couple people's hands, to be honest. One time it's AD, one is Hannah, one time it's Maddy, one time it's Sony. So just trying to throw different looks at them, and again, just trying to exploit either the mismatch or foul trouble. But something we've been working on.
Now, for all three of you, the challenge of guarding someone like Niele Watson, she had a 34-point game. I think in overtime she was kind of slowed down. But what does it take to guard someone like that, that kind of talent?
Yeah, she's an incredible player. I'm a big fan of hers. She's just somebody that we talked about, just really focusing on containing the ball, but also just bringing a lot of help her way. The zone was working for her, so within the zone, she gets free more than she would if we were man-to-man. So a player like that, you're just trying to run off the three-point line, do your best to get it a contested shot, and we wanted to make her take contested twos. So she got loose a couple times. She's a great finisher, great scorer. So hats off to her for a great performance, but I thought we did the job we needed to in the end in overtime.
Coach, you had mentioned your relationship with Coach Brooke. I know you guys had the option to wear these jerseys today, but why was it important for you to embrace what this game meant, to wear the pink, and to show up, like you said, for somebody that you are so close with?
Yeah, I mean, it's special. She's gone through a lot, and as you know, this is just basketball at the end of the day. This is her life that she's fighting for, and it puts things into perspective. And so knowing her story, knowing her, I was honored to be able to be in this game, to honor her. We got her flowers before. She's somebody that she's in our prayer list. This is just an honor for us to be able to wear pink, but also acknowledge her and just let her know that she has a lot of community and a lot of people that love her and that are praying for her. Because again, being in a situation like that, it puts life into perspective. And this is just a game, and she has to realize. I think she knows that she's a special person, so a lot of people love her, and I'm happy that she's being supported in the way that she's been supported.
Coach, you guys got off to the slow start you mentioned. Normally, when you take a timeout, you go and talk to your assistant coaches first. This time, I know you know where I'm going with this. This time you didn't do that. You went straight to the team and were like, wake up, wake up. How important was that you guys jumped right back? Because right after that, you went on like an 8-point run. How important was that to jump right back into the game and not let it get away from you?
Yeah, I mean, some moments I feel like I know what to say, so I'm going to bring the energy to them, and sometimes I can just hear feedback, but then sometimes I'm speaking from my heart, so I go right to them because, again, I've been in these moments. Mm-hmm. I understand what it means, and I understand what it takes, and sometimes you just need somebody just to help motivate you. And I'm always trying to find ways to motivate them, and sometimes it's putting an arm around, and sometimes it's, directly at them in their face or just transparency. So I felt like in that moment I really needed to connect with them, and I show that in different ways. And I just was proud of the way that we responded. It had to change from the zone to the man-to-man, and they just fought and they chipped away, and I felt like we finally got back on the right page defensively, got some things. AD hit a couple big threes, Nat got a great rotation steal, and then I felt like our offense started to click a little bit. So sometimes I'm trying to give what I think the team needs, and it changes every moment.
All right, we'll go to Zoom. Eric, you can go ahead.
For you, and then I've got one for Anna. For Coach, it's a game that's played in the 90s, and yet it felt like at the end of the fourth quarter in the 2 overtimes, your team really found its defensive focus. How did you get the team to be able to focus so well on defense in those critical times?
Well, defense, we gave up 94 points. But, yeah, I guess it was 2 overtimes. But we knew coming into this game we're both 2 high-octane type teams offensively. So we knew that it needed to be about our defense. Unfortunately, again, they scored more than their average. But we knew that defense was going to be the key to get stops. And we didn't get all the stops we wanted, but we got the stops that mattered to win the game. And it's a lot of stuff you can learn from, but again, we knew coming into this game, this Florida State was a great offensive team with a great backcourt and an incredible post. So we tried a lot of different things. We worked on a lot of different things to try to throw them off rhythm. But it's a level of toughness defensively you got to have, and you have to have the intensity for 40 plus minutes.
And I guess your trainer should get a bonus. Sony lived off pretty good in the first overtime, and then all of a sudden the second overtime she not only was out there but very active. So what happened with her, and what can you say about the grit that she showed in that second overtime?
Well, that's who Sony is. I think she fell hard on the floor, and I don't know what happened. I just know that she was limping. And you're right, Ann Marquez is an incredible trainer. Honoring her as well. She's recovered for breast cancer. I didn't say that earlier. She is just a phenomenal trainer, and she does whatever she can to keep our team healthy, and she is always sharp and always ready to step up to help. And Sony is she's a warrior. That's the only word I can say for her. She's always getting, she's always on the floor. She's always playing with her heart, and she does whatever it needs, even if she's dragging her leg. The fact that she came back and fought through that to finish the game speaks a lot of her character, and she's always one that wants to do whatever she can to help us win. So proud of her too.
And Anna, what was your mindset coming into this game, and what really changed for you and shifted and really got you into scoring mode today?
I think when you just take your first shot and it goes in, it gives you a lot of confidence. I was just taking the shots that were open. My teammates were finding me, and everyone stepped up in big moments. Everyone had really good games. So it was definitely a team effort.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right, and then we'll end with Anthony.
Hi, congratulations, lady. Thank you. For both Maddy and Anna, can you share a sense of how enthralling and exhausting this game was? 47 minutes for Maddy, and if either of you ever been involved in anything similar to this particular game?
Yeah. It definitely was tiring, but also at the same time, we weren't really thinking about I'm exhausted. You could see Hannah was really tired. She was carrying us in overtime. But yeah, it was just somebody end it, and Sonia literally took it on her shoulders on the second overtime, carried us through that, and Hannah did at the end, and obviously Sonia ended it with the free throw. So yeah, it's not really thinking about it in the moment. I didn't know that I played that many minutes, but yeah, not really thinking about it.
Same question for Anna.
I wasn't really thinking about it either, to be honest. There are times where you would have to slow down and catch your breath in the timeouts, but I wasn't really thinking about it in the heat of it. I think the adrenaline of the game, the crowd was into it, so I think we were just kind of distracted by the game that was or the task at hand.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.